There's a very low percentage of this that is smiles and glory holes.
This is what it is, okay? I said, empty your mind. Be formless. Shapeless. Like water. Now you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. You put in a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Now water can flow or it can crash. Be water, my friend.
quite sure why I'm here or what I'm doing, but there's a reason. I don't like Facebook, and I don't like the internet. The library blocked my password. Now tell me, does that make any sense to you?
This is absolutely lit. This is lit.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dark Times with Dark Match Steve. I'm your little host. Welcome. Yeah, guys, I'm still dealing with a little bit of health complications right now at the moment. Last night's stream, I was dealing with it, I'd say a lot worse. And I got some doctor's appointments scheduled. We got things lined up, and I think your boy's going to be good. But yeah, guys, I haven't been to a doctor in a long time. And fucking dude, I'm having some kind of blood sugar issues. I am, and I've anyway, I don't want to get too much into the nitty-gritty of what I'm dealing with here. It's kind of boring, but I figure we jump on and do a fun little, we're not going to go super late. I really got to try to get some sleep, but I've been following, just through the day, I've been seeing all these different clips from the fucking Afroman lawsuit. And it's like the Ohio police, I guess it's sheriff. I'm going to pull up this article. I haven't gone through all the details of this, but just before the stream, about 45 minutes ago, I checked to do some extra prep for the stream just to have some clips and news articles like already tabbed up here. And he won. Afroman won this trial. And I barely, I think I did see stuff yesterday about it, but all the clips that I've seen that are fucking hilarious, I've seen today. So I saved a little bit of that stuff. I figure we should go through that. It's another episode of Cops versus the Constitution. It's always a fun one around here. But yeah, guys, don't be surprised if I do knock off a little bit early. We're going to at least read a couple articles, see what's going on with this shit. Apparently these cops like busted in his fucking house. I heard that there was some shit that went on with him. Like, I think it was a few years ago. This hasn't been something I've been focused on at all, so I don't want to give that impression. But I feel like I did hear about this and didn't really know the significance. And fucking Afroman has been doing parody songs and stuff, talking shit about the sheriffs from Ohio. And some of it's pretty funny. And there's clips. I guess he had his house all cameraed up, and it shows the cops like going through his house. I think they eat some of his food or something fucking absolutely bonkers like that. And he did songs about it and stuff. And these cops are literally, all day there's been clips of them surfacing from the trial where they're like crying. They're on the stand. These cops are crying, saying, "Oh, he called me the pound cake officer, and now people are mailing me pound cakes." It's like, and they're seriously crying about it, wanting to sue him because he's making jokes about it. This is a good First Amendment deal to cover here. So anyway, let me get to the chat, say hello to everybody getting in here. And yeah, we'll take a look at this shit. Hold on. I'm in the chat, lovers. Let me get you guys up. There you are. Michael Earl, Lit Hit is in here. Get naked, not tonight. No, I'm still barely surviving, guys, for real. No, last night was terrible vibes, the subject we covered, and I was also feeling shitty. That was like the worst stream I've ever done. I think I actually still got some subs from it, though, which is pretty funny. But it was fucking awful. Terrible vibes. I won't even say what last night we covered. I'm just going to move on. Johnny Z, Matty P. What's up, guys? Welcome. Hutch is in here. Kenny, Bob Cook, Thomas Gilson, Scott Starbird's up in here. No, you're good, bro. I started actually a couple minutes early. Because I knew the intro song was a little longer. It's like a 5-minute deal. Yin Yin, 1 Inch Punch by Yin Yin. It's good stuff. But yeah, it's a little long in the tooth. Kevin over on the YouTube. What's up, guys? Thank you guys for hitting the like and everything. I appreciate it. Fat Pigs up in here. Eat More. What's up, lovers? A lot of people up in here came to see what's going on. Have you guys followed this at all? Is anyone familiar with this? Because I mean, it's been in the last 24 hours. I've really seen what's going on here. Hell yeah, Eat More. Sniz is in the chiz. What's up? Promos in here. What's up? Thanks for joining me. Yeah, guys, this is pretty funny. Here, let's I guess I'll take you guys over to this deal. We'll read a little from this article. So yeah, Billboard Pro. Afroman wins verdict rejecting lawsuit filed by Ohio cops over mocking music videos. Police officers raided the Because I Got High rapper's Ohio home, then sued him after he ridiculed them on social media, but a jury sided with Afroman. Bro, check out, if you guys haven't seen, wait till you see his fucking outfit he walked into that courtroom with. Just wait. Because this isn't it. This isn't what he went in there in. Just wait and see. So let's see. Afroman won a jury verdict Wednesday, March 18th, clearing him of wrongdoing in a lawsuit filed by 7 Ohio police officers who claimed the rapper defamed them by releasing music videos that mocked them after a failed raid on his home. So there was a failed raid. They looked absolutely goofy. And Afroman had the audacity to point out how fucking stupid these cops looked. And so they tried to sue him. Sounds good. Verdict came in an unusual lawsuit filed by the members of the Ohio Sheriff's Department over songs and social media posts by Afroman Joseph Foreman that harshly criticized the guns drawn 2022 raid on his property. So they had their guns drawn, which yielded no charges. Yeah, so they raided his house, busted through his door. We're going to see some of the footage in his parody. And let me just say, when we play this Afroman parody, I'm gonna at least play one or two of my parody songs, just so you guys see how good I don't want to say I'm a better musician than Afroman. I would never say that. He has like original hits. I have smash hits that are parody songs. They're parodies of other people's stuff. But let me just say, when I see some people do a parody song, I realize how good I am at it. And I'm not being it's pretty funny. Afroman stuff is pretty good and well written. The parody stuff that he posted, I'll pull it up here after we'll go through some of his. He's got a lot of it on his Instagram. That's where I'm following him, and I'm seeing a lot of it. But yeah, dude, this is pretty fucking funny. The case claimed the videos were false and caused the officer severe emotional distress. Bro, you're an officer. You kick in someone's front door, guns drawn, raid their property, eat some of their food, allegedly. I don't know. We'll see. Point guns at everybody. Yields no evidence to support charging anyone with anything. And then you claim you're emotionally distressed because they told people how you bursted into their house. That is wild. That is gaslighting 101. Kick in someone's door, guns drawn, yields no charges, then claim you're distressed because the person released the video of you doing such. Wild. But Afroman, known for his 2000 hit Because I Got High, testified at trial that he had a First Amendment right, he sure as shit does, to mock the officers, particularly after they smashed down his door for ultimately no reason. All of this is their fault, and they have the audacity to sue me. Yes. Based Afroman, bro. Based. After just hours of deliberation on Wednesday, the jury sided entirely with Afroman, clearing him of liability for defamation or invasion of privacy. This is going to be, guys, just wait till you see this footage. They are clowns, man. These cops are clowns. In all circumstances, the jury finds in favor of the defendant. Judge Jonathan Hines said, speaking to the rapper, the accusers, and their lawyers. Afroman briefly bowed his head, but otherwise showed no emotion after the verdict was read. Nice. Is that supposed to rhyme? Afroman bowed his head, but otherwise showed no emotion after the verdict was read. Dog. The verdict ended a 3-day trial that captivated social media with outlandish moments from the courtroom. It sure did, including Afroman mounting a colorful defense from the witness stand in a flamboyant, here we go, guys. If you haven't seen it yet, spoiler alert, from the witness stand he's wearing a flamboyant American flag suit, a whole suit that's just a bunch of American flags, American flag glasses, you'll see. One of the deputies crying repeatedly as a video insulting her played for more than 10 minutes. We're going to watch that together. Just wait and see. Played for 10 minutes, and a testy exchange in which Afroman's lawyer asked another deputy if his wife was cheating on him. Guys, this is such good stuff. These cops, basically what happened is these cops must have a fetish for humiliation because they got humiliated by this the songs that Afroman made about them and the footage getting out of them looking completely clownish in this raid. And then that wasn't enough humiliation for them. Some of them couldn't come still. So they decided to try to sue him and then go to court and just look absolutely clownish on the witness stand, crying because someone made a song about them nearly killing them with guns pointed, kicking in their front door. This is a clown show for the history books. Yeah, this guy is on the stand defending his wife not having sex with Afroman or something. This is like the funniest shit ever. The outcome is a major. We'll get to it very soon. Let me get through how much we got. There's a lot here. We might not read the whole thing. I'm not feeling like reading tonight. Where were we? Fuck, I lost my spot. Cheating. Okay, here we go. The outcome is a major win for Afroman, who could have faced a whopping $3.9 million damage award if he'd lost. Attorneys for both sides did not immediately return requests for comment on Wednesday. In August of 2022, the Adams County Sheriff's Department raided Afroman's home with guns drawn, smashing his doors and seizing $5,031 in cash and other property. So yeah, they took his money too. They kicked the door in, seized a bunch of money, and then no charges came from it. They had a search warrant on suspicion of drug trafficking and kidnapping, but no wrongdoing was uncovered, no charges were ever filed, and the money was later returned. After the search, Afroman used his own surveillance camera footage to create music videos and other social media mocking the officers. In a video for a song called Lemon Pound Cake, here we go, he ridiculed one deputy for apparently eyeing a cake on his counter. So one of these cops was in the kitchen and was just like absolutely fucking a loaf of lemon cake. Good stuff. In other social media posts, he included images of Officer Lisa Phillips alongside graphic statements about her anatomy and sexuality. You know what? That's you just got to know not to fuck with artists. You got to know not to fuck with artists because you know what? If you raid my house, I'll be making a song about you too. Just let me get my surveillance cameras up first, guys, please. Don't swat me yet. Okay. In 2023, Phillips and 6 officers, here we go. We'll go through their names later, whatever, who cares, filed a civil lawsuit claiming they'd suffered emotional distress and been subjected to threats, including death threats, because of Afroman's posts. See, guys, this is like, it's funny how much this kind of thing is coming up. Truth is unbreakable. What's up? Guys, my focus is still a little bit off. So I'm sorry if I know I'm going to be missing stuff in the chat. You guys know I love to chat with you guys and read your jokes and stuff. I'm all over the fucking place still. Mentally, I'm not doing good. I'm definitely feeling way better than yesterday. but that's not saying much because I like almost needed to go to the hospital yesterday. What I don't know, well, hold on. What I do know is that DMS must have gotten batoned in the special place at some point in his life. I don't know why you think that, but I refuse to confirm. Let me get rid of this. What are we doing? Oh, here we go. Get rid of that. You know what show you're watching, right? Okay. Let me go down here so you guys can see that bigger too. Okay. So where were we? 2020. Emotional distress subject to threats. So yes, this is something that's coming up a lot. A concept, an argument from different people coming up a lot now. This is like the same kind of thing where, you know, there's people that are way too mad at Candace Owens. And I can listen, I understand if you think she's not covering stuff the most responsible way. There's arguments that are probably valid to some degree with that. I don't watch all of her stuff, but you know, with there's a lot of subjects that have been coming up like this where people make an argument that, oh, well, you said this and that about me online, so that is irresponsible, and it encouraged some people to send me death threats or harass me or whatever the fuck. And it's like, you know, we want to be able to be adults and have free speech. And, you know, it's not really fair to say it's someone else's fault. It's Candace Owens' fault, or it's some fucking, you know, whoever, CNN's fault because they compare Donald Trump to Hitler or something. You know, it's like, what if Trump is doing something that, and I'm not saying he is, but it's like, you know, we should be able to make the argument that maybe some president is. What if the next president's a Democrat and he's actually doing real Hitler type stuff? Do you want that to be outlawed for anyone to be able to make that comparison when it may be extremely valid at some point? And the criticisms against like Erica Kirk and stuff, where people just say it's like it's too sensitive a subject, it's too this, it's too that. Bro, she's setting up pyrotechnics and using her husband's coffin as a fucking merch table. There's no way that you can say it's crossing the line for if somebody be critical of that and speak online about it if that's how you feel. As long as you're not telling people, you know, doing calls to action, telling people to go harass or go, you know, do some physical harm to somebody. You know, and so here are these cops. They've got you know, Erica Kirk syndrome. And they're like, you know what? This guy talked about us. So we want to just try to sue him because you know what? We got death threats and somehow that's his fault. It's not our fault because of the way we acted. It's his fault because he told people how we acted. There it is. Trial in Adams County this week, Afroman told jurors from the witness stand that he had a constitutional right to make such artistic content, critical content, particularly about government officials. The argument echoed what the American Civil Liberties Union wrote in 2023 when it called the lawsuit against Afroman nothing short of absurd. I got freedom of speech, Okay, so this is going to go through a lot. We can, we'll be able to see a lot of this in the clips, so we don't need to read through all that. Here, let me pull up. I wish we could just sit and watch the full day 2. It's an hour and 15 minutes. We could put it on like 10x speed, be done in like 5 minutes. You guys want to do that? Okay, so let me pull up the gram first. Let me get you guys these couple clips. We'll watch the 10 minutes of the wife crying on the stand because she's, you know, she's really feeling it. Hold on a second. Okay. Man, I got a bunch of stuff saved here. That's Pizzagate. Oh. Should we start with this? So here's let's start with this. This is one of the parody songs. I think he's done more than one. Let me see here. Here we go. Let me get you guys over here. And if you're new around here, please do hit the sub button. I'd really appreciate it because, yeah, guys, I'm really I'm hustling right now. I'm really trying to, put in the effort here. Guys, I could be literally curled up in my bed right now. Fortunately, this is a good vibe stream. It really is. And I feel happy. I feel happy for Afroman, especially now that it's official. He won the lawsuit. So I did want to come on and do the stream tonight, even though I feel like dog shit. So yeah, please show a little support, guys. I could really use it tonight. Only positive vibes in the chat. I need you guys to love on me a little. Double D's in here. What's up, bro? You driving? Well, careful. Stay out of the chat. Wait till you get to a red light and then say something nice about me in the chat. Yeah, cops should have raided the Tim Pool podcast and arrested Alex Jones. I second that. Why not? All right, here we go. Let me play this from the top. Did I okay.
I seen the corruption of the Adam County cops, stealing money, stealing cake. When they make they traffic stops, first they screw you, then they sue you. Play games and dismiss your claims. The proof's on the internet. Afroman will bring it to ya. Afroman is gonna do ya. Afroman is gonna screw ya. My proof's on the internet. Mine eyes have seen informants get busted with felonies. Tell the cops I'm a kidnapper and I sell a lot of keys. Raid my house and then get pissed, cause the dungeon don't exist. My proof's on the internet. Afroman will bring it.
Am I going to get hit with a copyright violation for this? I better not.
Do ya. Afroman is gonna do ya. Afroman is gonna screw ya. My proof's on the internet. My gate don't operate and my door is on the floor. My camera's disconnected. Lisa Phillips is up. Mine eyes seen the corruption of the Adam County cops, stealing money,
What the fuck? It cut off there?
stealing cake. When they make they traffic stops, first they screw you, then they sue you.
Did it start over here? Let's go to his channel, his page. Bro, here's one of
Mr. Cooley, sorry. Sean, you were called Officer Pound Cake?
Sir, I see you're saying you're a victim of Afroman here. You're telling us I see your first complaint here. They called you Officer Pound Cake. Is that true?
By Mr. Foreman?
Multiple times.
You were
They did it multiple times.
Hundreds of pound cakes that work from different people.
So people are sending him pound cake to his job. And that's enough to sue for how many million were they trying to hit him with? Cool story, bro.
okay. Is it true that Mr. Foreman called you a hunchback?
Yes.
And specifically compared you to Quasimodo?
Yes.
Can you tell me what fact about you that receding hairline or dipshit refers to, please?
I'm sorry?
So you were called a couple of names by Mr. Foreman, one of those being, what was it, Beetle Bailey.
Yes, sir.
Does anyone believe you're Beetle Bailey?
Probably not. That's a drawn cartoon.
Beetle Bailey is a cartoon that's in the newspaper.
Sure.
Been there for years.
I don't know what the fuck that is. Beetle Bailey. Bitch, please. He might be Beetle Bailey. I have no clue.
So that would be an exaggeration. Okay. And when they call you a son of a bitch, that would be an opinion.
I'd say that would be an opinion.
Okay. Because there's no way we can prove whether you're a son of a bitch or not.
Nah, she's been dead for years.
I'm sorry. I am sorry about your mother on that. I am.
Oh my God, what? I am sorry about your mother. What the fuck? Dude, that's funny. What else do we
You called Mr. Foreman a sex addict?
I couldn't clarify her addict. I couldn't clarify
Would you like me to replay it?
Yeah.
Mr. Eastep, your wife did steal from her employer, correct?
Yes.
And it was a felony sum of money, correct?
Ooh, damn. What I tell you guys, this is like a humiliation fetish. That's seriously like, that's the only thing I will believe. No way you humiliate yourself with this shitty raid and the footage goes out and now you want to take it to court so that the whole internet can clip you admitting that your wife is a thief and stole from her last job, and that is a factual thing that Afroman pointed out in some of his parody stuff. You guys are some kinky little dudes. Little humiliation. He's got a boner right now sitting at this. He's like wetting his pants with, pre-kiss.
Yes.
Which is over $1,000.
Yes.
And you were part of the search of Mr. Foreman's residence, correct?
Yes.
Did you ever have any contact with the money?
I noticed some money in a coat pocket and I pointed it out to Detective Newland.
And is that the money that Mr. Newland testified earlier that was upstairs?
That should have been some of it, yes. I didn't do the collection of it.
You just pointed it out in the pocket?
Yes.
Another officer took it out of the pocket?
I assume.
Okay. You realize that during that search, everything you said was captured on your body cam, correct?
Absolutely.
Did you ever make derogatory remarks during the search warrant about Mr. Foreman?
Not that I can recall.
Mr. Eastep, on October 21st, 2022, did you have a body cam on during the search of Mr. Foreman's residence?
Hold on a second. So Afroman put in the caption here, this guy's suing me for his reputation. His wife is a convicted felon, and you know what they say, birds of a feather steal money together. My lead suspect is PDF file police officer, baby making Brian Newborn Newland, but I might have to add Colonel King Kong Bundy. The fuck? Is this English? And his ex-convict wife, okay, it's English again, to my suspect list, criminals camouflaged as law enforcement, PDF files and thieves walking around my house, vandalizing it, stealing money. Bro, that is, you know what? I mean, it's fair. That's fair to speak about it like this, dude. You fucking cops come in there acting like fucking thugs. Give me a break. That is totally fair. It might not be like, it's not charitable. It's sure as shit not charitable, but that's fair. You guys did what you did. Here we go. Let's play the rest of this.
Yes.
Okay. Was that body cam active the entire time?
Yes.
Does it have audio and video recording capabilities?
Yes.
If I show you a clip of that body cam, can you identify it?
Sure.
Mr. Eastep, I'm going to ask you a few questions before I play this. Can you see what's been marked Exhibit B?
Yes.
So this would be a copy, a segment of your body cam taken that day?
Yes.
On your body cam during an official search, you called Mr. Foreman a sex addict?
I couldn't clarify. I heard addict. I couldn't clarify.
Would you like me to replay it?
Yeah.
He's an addict because
Mr. Eastham, do I need to play it again?
I still can't. I mean, whatever.
He doesn't say Sysex addict. He says an addict of Sysex. If I'm not mistaken, that's what they're claiming is. That sounds like he said something like that. I don't know.
Hearing aids for Mr. Eastham.
He's an addict because
Were you able to hear at that time, Mr.
Yeah.
Eastham? Would you agree that you called Mr. Foreman a sex addict?
Yeah.
Bro, this pretend you don't hear it. Spend 5 minutes pretending you don't hear it and don't remember that you said that. Dear God.
You called Mr. Foreman a sex addict?
Wasting our tax dollars, wasting the court's time. Okay. Let's see. Is this the bitch crying? Where's the clips of him? Hold on 1 second. Let me do another tab here so I can switch back to his page because I want to check something else. Yeah, there's more clips of this guy. See here, check out his full get up here. This is a nice clip. I think this is a clip of him cooking these fucking idiots. This is him, Afroman on the stand. Let me get you guys over here. Here we go.
They did, searching your house, gave you the right to do everything you
Under the circumstance that I got freedom of speech, after they run around my house with guns and kick down my door, I got the right to kick a can in my backyard, use my freedom of speech, turn my bad times into a good time. Yes, I do. And I think I'm a sport for doing so because I don't go to their house, kick down their doors, flip them off on their surveillance cameras.
Imagine that. I mean, guys, what the fuck? We really are living through a weird time right now where logic and reason is sort of being like tested and stuff. The fact that someone has to point this out. Obviously, this guy is the good guy in this situation and has freedom of speech. The fact that he has to get dragged to court, dress up in this fucking outfit, and have to truly be, philosophically equipped enough to make these arguments and defend himself. How ridiculous. We're in a weird time right now. This is, I'm not complaining or anything. I'm just saying that it's interesting to see cases like this and stuff where it's just like, I don't know what, if it's the judge, we should learn more about. Why this wasn't just thrown out is kind of wild. If I were the judge and they just put this stuff in front of me, I'd be like, you guys are clowns. Not only is this, am I shutting down this case? I'm shutting down the sheriff's office. Okay. We're defunding the police. We're doing all that until you guys can get your shit together. Find some like actual decent human beings to be police officers and come back and talk to me later once you've ironed all the rest of that out.
Then try to play the victim and sue them.
You were at Lisa Phillips's deposition, correct?
Yes, sir.
In your lawyer's office.
Yes, sir.
Same office where you filmed part of that video last Friday.
Yes, sir.
And you saw how upset she was when she was answering your lawyer's questions about how this had affected her, right?
Yes, yes.
And you saw your attorney say, do we need to take a break?
Yes.
And you saw her say, no, let's go on and get this over with.
Yes, sir.
You saw all that.
Yes.
You knew she was upset.
Just like she knew I was upset when she was standing in front of my kids with an AR-15 with her hand around the trigger ready to shoot me. Just like she knew I was upset when she cut my cameras. But I'm not a person. She is. So I'm sorry for being a victim. Let's talk about the predators.
Okay.
Damn.
So you saw all that. You saw
Cooks Chef's in the kitchen right now cooking.
how upset she was. You heard the testimony about her children. You heard the testimony at the depositions about Randy Newland's daughter who came home upset. You heard all that, but you're still posting stuff about
Yeah,
it.
because I understand it was Randy's fault and all of their fault for coming in my house in the first place. So if they hadn't came to my house, their children wouldn't be saying nothing. None of this would be going home if they did their research and did things right. So all of this is their fault. And now they want to sue me for their mistake.
Is there anything
Yikes.
that could change your mind about what you're doing to these deputies?
Is there anything that can change my mind about the fact that they shouldn't have been at my house in the first place? Is there anything that can change my mind about how my money shouldn't have been touched in the first place? No.
That's all the questions I have. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So what they did, searching
Wait, is this?
your house, gave you the right to do everything you
Under
did.
the
Oh yeah, okay. So let's pop over here. This is the full, if I'm not mistaken, the full 10-minute deal with the wife. Hold on. In fact, let me do this. Oh God. Let me see if I can hold on. Let me see if I can find the actual. It's not that one, is it?
Mr. Cooley, sorry, Sean, you were.
Oh, it's not that one. Pound cake. Oh fuck. I thought I had the husband-wife deal. Oh my god. Oh my god, what did he do? Like 10 fucking songs? Where's the one about the wife? Damn it.
Can you tell us what this is?
Okay, here. Let's take a look at this one. This might have it on there. Let me go down here.
It's one of the posts from Mr. Foreman that I was sent about me being a pedophile.
This is the uneducated can't count pedophile police officer that stole my money. His name is baby making Brian, child molesting, newborn baby mama, newborn Newland, Detective Brian Newland. I have a song coming out about him. The chorus goes like this. I pledge allegiance to the flag. Brian Newland is a flag. He used to play with little toys. Now he plays with little boys.
I think he quoted the lyrics wrong there, but we'll let it slide. Let's keep going.
Watch your little boys around Brian Newland. He's very bold. He will fondle little boys' testicles and butt cheeks right in front of you in broad daylight. This is a public service announcement.
Jesus Christ!
Did I read that correctly?
Yes.
Oh my god!
Let's scroll down so we can see the whole thing for a second. All right. It says, in part, if you pay me back the money you stole from me, I won't tell the world about your pedophile pilgrim family, you know, like your brother, that's named Will You Stop Sending Dick Pic Williams, a.k.a. William Newland. If you get arrested in Abbs County, all you got to do is lie on me and Brian will let you go. And is that a picture of your brother beside your picture?
Yes.
And was your brother convicted of a misdemeanor?
Yes.
What was that?
I don't recall what the charge was.
It was a misdemeanor charge.
It was a misdemeanor, correct?
Did you have anything to do with that crime?
No, I did not.
Have you ever been accused or convicted of pedophilia?
No.
First one we saw with you holding it looks like a child with a smiley face.
Yeah.
What was that originally a photo of?
That was from one of the shop with the cop events at the sheriff's office.
Well, what's a shop with a cop event?
It's where the community donates money, and then local law enforcement will take lower income children to Walmart and let them shop for Christmas.
And did you participate in that event regularly?
Yes.
And do you know what year that picture was taken from?
I don't recall.
All right. And the little boy you were holding there, can you tell us anything about who that was? Not his name, of course, but who it was?
Just a cool little boy that got picked for Shop the Cop and chose me to be his officer.
Chose you to be what?
His officer.
And what did you do? Did you do something with him, shop with him, or what?
We put him in the cruisers, turn the lights and sirens on, pray through
Pulled his pants down,
and we go to Walmart and help him shop. And we come back to the fire department or wherever and help them get their toys ready or play or, and feed them pizza, stuff like that.
And you did that more.
Whoa. Pizza? Bruh. Man, it's not good. When someone, they're like, are you a chomo? And you're like, no. And they're like, what'd you do with that kid? And you're like, I fed him pizza. We both ate some pizza, enjoyed pizza together, rubbed the pizza on each other's pizzas.
More than 1 year?
Yes.
Can you tell us what this is?
Oh, okay, so let's go to, that's not the one I thought it was, damn it. I may not have saved that one that I thought I had. It's that, there's that. Take a look at that one there. Oh, wow. Got that there. Nope, that ain't it there either there. All right, there. Is it this one?
Can you tell me what fact?
Okay, this one's pretty funny. So this might not be it, but it's still worth seeing. Lock in, chat.
About you that receding hairline or dipshit refers to, please?
I'm sorry?
What private fact of yours does that refer to?
I mean, there's a picture of me, and see here, talking about see, I wouldn't trust him with methamphetamine crack ass alone in my house.
So
I find that pretty insulting.
So that statement is what you're suing on.
Well, no, I told you this is one of many.
Well, and that's why we're trying to find.
You keep trying to make it singular. I'm telling you, it's not singular. It's plural.
Okay, and so one of them is dipshit, one is receding hairline,
Yep.
and the other is method.
Yes.
Is there any?
But when you list them one by one, it points out how retarded all of this is. See, that's what the problem is, sir. That's what the problem is.
More.
This guy would have had better luck super gluing a toupee to his head and coming in and saying it was false because he doesn't have a receding hairline and pretend that the toupee is real hair. That would have been a better, better strategy for this guy. But here he is with that shiny ass head.
Well, when he's sitting there making accusations against the organization that I, at that time, was working for, destroying community trust, all based off of a lie, that's what ultimately stopped.
And that's community trust in the Adams County Sheriff's Department, correct?
Yes.
Let's go back to what was Plaintiff's Exhibit 5.
Okay.
I unfortunately don't do technology very well. But this was Plaintiff's Exhibit 5. You said this was referring to you. Where's your picture in this?
I said, you asked me earlier.
Where's your picture?
No, and you asked me earlier.
Your Honor, I'd ask the witness to answer the question.
Okay.
You can clarify that.
Okay.
Is your picture in this post?
No.
Is that a picture of your father?
Yes.
So this actually pertains more to your father than you.
Correct.
Can you tell me what fact about you that receding hairline or dipshit refers to, please?
I'm sorry?
What private fact of yours does that refer to?
I mean, there's a picture of me, and see here, talking about
that wasn't the one. I wanted to see the one with the wife or the husband. Let's just go over to the YouTube to watch the wife that was like insulted. She's crying apparently while they play this parody bit about her. But somewhere there's a clip of the husband all bent out of shape about it. We go over to the tube.
Chowder, chowder, creamy chowder. Chowder, creamy chowder.
This right
Choo-doo, creamy choo-doo.
here is what the experts call a problem. Today I'm lifting.
You've worked with kids for how long?
30 years.
You've got into the mind of kids pretty well.
Yes.
When they would play Mr. Foreman's song Lemon Pound Cake, did they take that as a literal fact from your observations?
No.
Were they laughing and joking about it?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Oh, wait, this isn't the wife. Oh, my God. This is someone in defense of Afroman. Oh, that's funny. Here, I'll play this. Let me, I'm going to pull up another tab, though, because I thought this was the chick that was crying about the song. Here, let's let this play for a minute.
Are you familiar with the song WAP?
I think I've heard
Sorry,
it.
no, strike that. I'm going to give you the complete song and then summarize it because I only want to say it once. Are you familiar with the song Wet Ass Pussy?
Yes.
She's like, you mean WAP? Yeah.
Is that a rap song?
It is.
Has your students played it in class?
Once, and I asked them to please turn it off.
When they were listening to it, did they think that was fact?
No.
So they didn't think that that was depicting anything in real life?
No.
You're telling me your students didn't think that he actually needed a bucket and a mop for her wet ass pussy? You're telling me your students didn't believe that? That she had enough moisture that required a whole mop and bucket, at least a Swiffer or something.
So you didn't have to teach them that wasn't real?
Right. No, I did not.
Bro, good point. Oh my God, who said it? Kenny, is she from 1989? Dude, what the fuck? Good point. You could have told me this was from a murder trial in the 80s. I would have believed you. If you just had this muted and we're like, guess what trial this is from? Fucking I don't know, what some fucking thing where a church, there's some cult in the 1980s that tried to kill somebody and it's a murder trial. Afroman's defamation trial, or Ghislaine Maxwell's trial. I'd have said definitely whatever you said about the 1980s, this bitch's outfit and hair is giving it away. I already know the answer. I'd have been painfully wrong.
You've heard the song, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Do you believe it's a literal interpretation?
No.
Would you agree it's derogatory towards women?
No.
Even though it says nasty things about them?
Yeah. No. I mean, it's the artist's opinion, I guess. That's the way I feel.
Maybe not an opinion you like, but
Yeah.
You said if there's no hair, there's no flair. Ric Flair. True. I have a picture with Ric Flair. I live in the shithole Tampa, and old wrestlers come here to ball out.
go ahead.
Oh, damn it. Okay. Scheiße.
So, Ms. Grooms, has Mr. Foreman's posts about Sean or any of the general posts about the Adams County Sheriff's Department as a whole affected your life any at all?
No.
Would you believe it would have affected your life while you were married to Sean?
If it had any effect, I guess that would be the time it would have an effect.
But as his spouse, you would have expected it.
Yes.
Okay. And
all right, let's switch over because I found the one. What's up, Funny? Welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining us, bro. I found this is a lot longer, so we might turn this up to 15x speed. It's gonna be that fast. Deputy cries during testimony. Here we go. Here we go now. Here we go now.
Introduce yourself to the jury, please.
Lisa Phillips.
What the fuck? Her voice is deeper than mine. What the fuck's going on here? That's one round ass head too, boy. God damn it. Let me restart the video.
Your Honor, would you introduce yourself to the jury, please?
Lisa Phillips.
Lisa Phillips. The fuck? What the fuck's going on in Ohio, man? What's going on out there? Y'all need to chill. Y'all need to just straight chill, bruh.
And Lisa, where do you live?
Adams County.
How long have you lived in Adams County?
At least 24 years or so.
Oh, God.
And what do you do for a living?
I'm a deputy sheriff.
When did you start your career in law enforcement?
I do voiceovers for commercials. You know, the really deep, raspy voice that they use for like Ford truck commercials. I do those.
2001.
And what were you doing at that time?
I graduated high school in 2000 and went to the police academy.
Well, what academy did you go to?
Greenfield Police Academy in Hillsborough.
No joke. Is this a trans person? Am I bullying? Am I bullying? Well, no. Bullying. No. Let's not forget how we got here. This lady was a part of a very sloppy raid. I have no guilt for anything I say tonight. Listen, if you're an Ohio sheriff officer, police officer, and you're trying to sue me, good luck. Okay. Just you may as well just put that, instead of sending that paperwork through the mail, you might just want to put it in the shredder. You guys are fucking clowns. I would love to go through this whole process with these cops and humiliate them, be part of the humiliation ritual. It'd be an honor.
And how long have you known you wanted to be a police officer?
Since I was a kid.
Since I was a little boy, since I was a young lad.
What was your first position then out of the academy?
Ever since I was a 6-year-old boy, I knew I wanted to be a police officer.
Part-time West Virginia Police Department.
Female police officer. Oh my God.
And then when did you was your next job a deputy sheriff?
Yes, sir.
When
Guys, I'm glad I streamed tonight. I'm glad I streamed tonight and we're having some fun. You know what? I'm glad I did. It was a good decision. I was pretty nervous at first because one of the symptoms I'm kind of dealing with right now is crazy anxiety that kind of fluctuates a little. This is all making me feel a lot better about my choices in life. I just, we're having fun, okay? She wears Birkenstocks. Dude, she wears boxer briefs. Oh, fuck. She's got like a Packer. You guys know what that is? Let's move on.
When did you start as a deputy sheriff?
September of 2002.
And do you have family here in Adams County?
Yeah. Yes.
Do you have a husband?
Yes, sir.
You have a child?
Yes, sir.
How old is your child?
She's 21.
And did she go to school here in Adams County?
Yes, sir.
Let's speed this up a little. Is this oh, she does cry. Okay, so let's speed this up. Once we get to the crying, we're going to actually slow it down to half speed. I want to see those individual tears rolling down the cheek, you know? And this will be also, guys, we haven't watched people crying a lot. This will be a good refresher for what real crying looks like. And then we can, again, compare that to any video of Erica Kirk. This will be a good refresher, just a compare and contrast. Oh, here we go. Yeah.
Do you have other family in the area?
I got grandma and cousins and family like that.
And did you ever serve as a school resource officer?
Yes, sir, I did.
Tell us about that.
She wears condoms, Maddie. She wears the condoms in the family.
I took the job full-time at the sheriff's office as a school resource officer. Is what I started off as, deputy sheriff, school resource officer. Then was there for the kids, keep the kids safe, out of any kind of danger. I also was there for the kids, as far as bonding with the kids, keeping them, as far as like way of life, just to need somebody else to be there, Sometimes they need somebody to talk to. I've done that quite a bit.
And did you sometimes greet the kids when they got dropped off at school?
In the morning, I directed traffic in the school.
And did you have occasion to know any of Mr. Foreman's children?
I don't know him by name, but I've let him out of the vehicle before. Or not let him out, but greet him.
What the fuck happened? Oh, it popped.
Are you part of the team that executed a warrant?
There was, did they redact? Hold on. What did that say? Did they actually redact something? Or it just the feed went down or something? Who knows? Okay.
Are you part of the team that executed a warrant on Mr. Foreman's property?
Yes, sir.
That home was located.
Truth said, that's a ma'am. Yeah. It's ma'am.
Located here in Adams County on Russellville Road.
This woman right here shops at GameStop. Okay, this is a ma'am.
Yes, sir.
And how did you come to be a part of that warrant team?
I was called in. I wasn't actually working.
You weren't on duty?
No, sir.
And is that part of your job? Even if you're off duty, if you need to be called in for something, you
Who said this? Bobby Hill. Oh my God, that is pretty funny, Johnny Z. That's Bobby Hill all grown up. Dude, that does look like Bobby Hill.
drop everything and go do it?
Yes.
Was Mr. Foreman home during the warrant execution?
No, sir.
Were any of his children present?
Not initially.
Did you see any of his children that night?
In the vehicle with their mother.
Just to clear that up, can you tell us what happened?
Come in the driveway, and I was on the outer post of the house as far.
You guys got to remember, so I've let it slide quite a bit recently, okay? But you got to remember the few rules we have for chat. I don't remember what they all are because we don't do a lot of enforcing around here. It's just kind of smoke and mirrors and just bluffing basically. But the rules in chat, guys, you have to remember, number one, no doxing. We don't do no doxing in here, okay? I forget what rule number 2 is. I don't even remember the order, but just remember one of the rules for being in this chat, you can't be more funny than me. Okay? You guys are really pushing it tonight. You guys are really pushing it with the Bobby Hill stuff. Okay? You remember, you're supposed to DM me. Send the joke to me. You want to put that joke in the chat? That's my joke, or you're banned. You DM me the joke, I say the joke, I look funny. You click the like button, okay? And keep the jokes to a minimum funniness in my chat.
It was like the perimeter area, and she pulled up the kids, and I went over and spoke with her.
And the funny ones to me, guys, please.
And I told her we probably wouldn't be good for the kids to see us, you know what I mean? So they wouldn't be there to
Do you know
upset or anything.
Excuse me. Do you know whether the children live there or do they live somewhere else?
They live up the road. Up down the road from there.
With their mother?
Yes.
So then did they leave or did the children never went into the house or anything?
No, sir.
Did you take any money that night?
Yes, sir.
Sometime after this warrant was executed, did you start becoming aware of things Mr. Foreman was posting about you on the internet?
Yes, sir, I did.
I'm trying to save you guys. Yes, eat more. It's not just me being self-serving here. Eat more said we can't have anyone funny in the chat. No, you guys can be a little bit funny. You just got to remember, if you think of a real banger, you got to send that to me, okay? Or your band. I hate to do it, guys. I hate it. We got a stream to run here, though. We got a stream to do. I'm trying to get subs. I need to look extra funny. If the chat's being funnier than me, what does that make me look like? A dumb retard. That's what. Can't have anyone funny in chat because the next thing you know, chat is smelling itself. Guys, I'm trying to help you out. You don't want to be smelling yourself. You'll end up doing your own stream like me. Bad idea. You'll end up doing your own stream thinking you can survive on your own out in the giant ocean that is the internet as a little tiny minnow just swimming around. Sharks just circling.
We have some exhibits that we want to show you. Do you have them lined? Do you have them lined up, Natalie?
I have them pulled up.
Okay.
They won't play.
Yeah. Let's go to the first one. Is that the order that we put it in?
I have the order.
Okay. Which number is this?
This is number 19.
Okay. So Lisa, we're showing you what we've marked as exhibit 19.
Wait, Maddie P, you don't get the reference? You're saying the smell yourself reference? Maddie, is that I saw you say something about that in chat before, that you don't understand that reference yet. Is that what you're talking about? The smelling yourself deal? I can explain it to you real quick and even play the song. You've probably heard the song. I did a whole parody song about it. Chat's delayed. We'll play this. Let's see if Maddie answers. You guys, this is a growing stream. Now is the time to get in here, sub to the channel, and understand the inside jokes, the inside iggies. Okay? So you guys want me to play it? We'll play it. I'll play that one tonight. I wanted to get through more of this. Look, there might be new people in here. We want to pretend tonight that it's maybe not too super ADHD. Let's try to get through one thing, guys.
This looks like a post from September 17th, 2022. Was that shortly after the execution of the warrant?
Yes, sir.
Can we blow it up just a little bit? Okay, down.
Oh, you were talking about something BW said, something else he said in chat. Okay. But is that what you were asking, Eat More, just now, was about the smelling myself deal? That whole that whole thing is in the Hulk Hogan documentary, Bubba the Love Sponge Hulk Hogan documentary that talks about, it's like Video Killed the Radio Star or whatever, talks about Hogan banging Bubba's wife, and the videotape of said incident getting out, released to the public. In that documentary, Bubba's like manager says about somebody, I forget who he's talking about, but I think it was Bubba. But at some point, Bubba's manager said something about so-and-so was starting to smell themselves. And what he means is like somebody is thinking too highly of themselves. They think they're more talented than they really are, kind of thing. And so, yeah, that was said in that documentary. The thing is, the documentary was in the works for like a year, and that clip was in the documentary, and Bubba saw it. And so Bubba started using that phrase. And I was like one of the first people that Bubba ever said was smelling himself. Bubba watched his manager, Tom Bean, in the documentary. He said, oh, so-and-so is smelling themselves. And I was like the first person Bubba ever said, Dark Match Steve is smelling himself because I was like, I was smelling myself, but justifiably, not in the way he meant it. Like I wrote, like I don't have talent, but I think too highly of myself. Guys, believe me, I know I'm a little retarded, but your boy knows how to do a parody song.
Near the bottom of that first paragraph, just go down a little bit more, right there. Has anybody in Adams County verified her vagina? If you haven't, you should, or she might.
Ooh. Wait, hold on. What was just said? Let's look at this post, because I think Afroman made a very similar observation. Oh my God! Afroman is saying she's manly, I think. I don't know. Let's take a look at this.
Okay, down near the.
So he put a picture of this butch ass lady cop next to Mona Lisa, and with this caption.
Bottom of that first paragraph, just go down a little bit more, right there. Has anybody in Adams County verified her vagina? If you haven't, you should, or she might. Oh, what about something bigger than yours? If this lady is your friend, I wouldn't leave her alone in my house. Or I'll put it this way, if you leave and your video system is messed up, et cetera, et cetera. And then down below a little further, my name for this particular officer is Lieutenant Mona Lickumlow Lisa.
What? Dude, he got a little too creative with all this, bro. This is fucking hilarious. Oh my God. It's like Afroman took like time off from whatever he had planned to just come up with insults and personal shit about each one of these cops. This is so fucking hilarious. Oh man, he really made this like a project of his. This is the whole deal. And dude, you know what is so funny, guys, is like this is the same thing we did when we pulled that. This is my first time watching this. I didn't know who the fuck. I remember I pulled up the other video thinking that was the female officer that cried. I didn't know which was which, and so naturally I typed in the Afroman trial, a woman crying, whatever I searched, and this popped up, and we pulled it up. Bitches looking manly, sounding manly. That's just an honest observation. And he made the same observation. Imagine if they tried to hit me with a lawsuit because I made a joke that when they asked her, how long have you wanted to be a police officer? And I said, oh, ever since I was a little boy. It's like, it's a joke. Mine's a little more clearly a joke, but I mean, Afroman he's making similar observations here. There's nothing, there's nothing too crazy about this. I don't know, and I don't want to just like make some woman fucking cry. That's not, what I want to fucking do. But look, if someone feels this violated by their government, dude, I feel like, we could call it a learning moment, right? And this might be a good, and I hope I'm helping the cause here, that this might be a good exhibit as to why, if you guys are going to kick indoors and with guns drawn, start taking cash and eyeing up people's pound cake, you got to have your ducks in a row. This might actually be good. This is my same argument with like the OJ trial thing. And, it's like we're cops. If you're being completely unprofessional and mishandling evidence, if it costs a huge high profile murder case for you guys to learn, like, oh yeah, we can't just, even though everyone in the world watched this fucking guy with bloody hands driving this Bronco, we still have to treat the evidence properly. Even though everyone knows he's guilty, we can't just like fumble around, lose vials of blood and all the clown show that was. And this might be another good example. Like, dude, you guys, if you're gonna be cops, you're gonna bust into someone's house and talk shit about them in their own house on bad evidence and no charges and this and that. You got this coming to you, dude. People feel violated by their government. And if you are working on behalf of the government, I'm sorry. That's what it is. You really need to, like, you know, have your shit together.
When did you first see this posting, if you recall?
Shortly after the warrant.
That was over three and a half years ago. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, don't mess with Afroman, basically. Yeah, the bare minimum, that's the lesson for today. Don't mess with Afroman.
Let's go to the next one. And you see here, it says disconnect after stealing my money.
What's the number?
Sorry, exhibit plaintiff 20, Your Honor, thank you. Is suing me for humiliating her, giving her mental stress, ridicule, and the loss of her reputation. She doesn't like being called Lieutenant Mona Lickumlow, Lisa full of shit Phillips, but she loves stealing money and disconnecting cameras of law-abiding, tax-paying citizens. That's March 25th of 2000.
Oh, bro, and she disconnected cameras. I'm sorry. I'm back to having no sympathy. Play ball. I hope Afroman makes some more posts after this. You're disconnecting people's cameras, and then you're going to make us jump through hoops with a fucking FOIA request to get your badge cam and stuff like that. Yeah, screw you.
23, is that right?
Yes, sir.
Go to the next one. Which number is this?
Number 21 is the video.
Lieutenant Lickumlow, Lisa, stop looking at pussy back there.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
You don't know how many pussies you licked. You don't even know how many video cameras you have disconnected.
Hold on, let's put this back to normal speed, guys. It's starting to get good.
What number? That was 21?
Yes.
Did you see that video when it was posted?
Yes, sir.
This is pretty much blatant, like, you know, I mean, if the cops didn't deserve it, this would be blatant bullying. That's not, I mean, I'm laughing because this cop is sitting here having to sit through all of this. She's probably watched this 100 times already. And she's having to sit through this. I mean, the whole situation is very funny, but that's not even like the funniest. He said, stop looking them pussies back there. It's like, it's just blatant bullying. But it's, you know, it's virtuous bullying.
Go to the next one.
I don't need to know as much as the record needs to know it before putting here. Go with 22.
22.
Lieutenant Mona Lickumlow, Lisa, my ex-wife just like Lisa. She jealous of me and my love chill. That's why she disconnected my camp.
Was that the same one over again, or was that a different one?
That is number 22.
That's
the
22.
Same, yes.
Same one. All right. Lieutenant Lickumlow, Lisa, eat my ex-wife just like pizza. Is that what you understood that to say?
Yes, sir.
Whoa, what? My ex-wife like pizza? Hold on. Let's really take this in. You need to appreciate these lyrics, guys.
Just like pizza. Is that?
Oh, fuck.
My ex-wife just like Lisa. She jealous of me and my love chill. That's why she disconnected my camp.
Was that the same one over again, or was that a different one?
That is number 22.
That's
the
22.
Same, yes.
Same one. All right. Lieutenant Lickumlow, Lisa, ate my ex-wife just like pizza. Is that?
Ate my ex-wife just like pizza. Not bad. Not bad. Points for creativity. That's not bad.
That what you understood that to say?
Yes, sir.
Let's go to the next one.
Bro, yes, you know what? Maddie, true. I mean, because I got high deal, I can't pretend like I've kept up with anything else Afroman's done. But right now we're seeing his talents, you know? I have a new appreciation for him. He's a parody artist. You know, it's really good. That right there, those are bars. I won't lie. The thing, the one first song we saw with the American flag suit that he had on, and he's you know, da 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 da, or what is the name of that song? The original. I remember it was covered in American History X, and it's like the white man marches on. That one. The lyrics to that weren't the best, but this one, these are decent lyrics. He did Lick 'em Low Lisa right. He really did.
This is 23.
Mother lick the low Lisa, Lisa, that's white just like Lisa, Lisa, jealous of me and my love, that's why she is the naked mind.
Jesus Christ, thank you. The Saints go marching on. The Saints go marching on. You guys remember the really bad version from American History X? Is it bad that I just have that on you know, right there to reference? Does that say something bad about me? It's not like I watched that. I'm not that familiar with that movie, but I remember as someone, you guys know this, and if you didn't already, I've already mentioned it, that I do parody stuff. As someone that can appreciate a song remake, a parody type remake of a song, I've always remembered that remake of that song from that movie, because that movie's wild. And the huge fat guy from The Butterfly Effect, I have no idea what the name of that actor is, but he's singing that song in the movie. And I always remember that part of it. Something, 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 Jew by Jew by Jew, the white man marches on. That shit is wild.
That's the same thing on a different platform. Do you know what? Can you tell what platform that is?
Search YouTube.
And the other one was Instagram. But don't play it. Just pull it up. See if we can.
I got the haircut. Now I do, unfortunately, not by choice, guys. I wish I'm doing a rosemary oil and stuff. We'll see if I get some hair growth back. I'm definitely not taking this hat off though. Not after I roasted that other guy for his shiny head. And I've got one light blaring down at me this way. We're good. We're good. No, I really don't, honestly, guys. After having dreads, I had dreadlocks for like over 10 years. I had dreadlocks. And it's incredibly it's like blissful not having those things attached to my fucking head still. Even though I'm like bald as fuck right now, I prefer it. I don't even care. Dude, I was jogging the other day. I think I told you guys. This was like 2 weeks ago. I was jogging. Might have been three or four. It was a little while ago, but I was jogging, and these black chicks drove by, and they're like, "Ooh, hey!" And they stopped at a stop sign, and I ran in front of their car. And as I got to the one side, they were like, "Ooh, hey!" And then when I got to the other side pass, she was like, "Ooh, look at him with that bald head." I was like, you know what? If you just keep it right and tight, who the fuck cares about a bald head? I make it look kinky. Little mustache, bald head. Bitches want to ride it.
Number 22.
It's number 22, yeah.
That's 22 again.
That's YouTube?
Yes.
I'm just trying to figure out which two platforms. Were they both the same platform?
Do you want me to go to the next, or both of those are both YouTube?
Oh, okay.
And then there's more exhibits of this.
Yes, I don't know why we had two of the same one, but I'm sorry. Let's go.
Can we stop here for that? So,
just wanted to make her watch it 2 more times. That's all.
For the record, are we saying
trolling her
that Exhibit 22 and Exhibit 23 are duplicates?
They are not duplicates. They are postings of the same video. One was posted on October 4th, 2022. One was posted on October 23rd, 2022. They were posted on his YouTube account on two separate occasions. One is like
Can
that.
we clear that up for the record, Your Honor?
Bro, you know what? I didn't realize when all this stuff was posted and the whole timeline of everything. But guys, this is really funny as we're progressing through this. I'm like, realizing sort of the context of everything. This is super funny that all of this stuff happened in 2022. Bro, people were like still dying from COVID and shit. Like, who the fuck remembers what the fuck? This would all be so far in the past. I've never even heard of this. Like, I vaguely knew that Afroman had, like, when this came up today and I decided to cover it, I was like, I vaguely remembered that Afroman had some kind of like thing with the cops or something, a raid. I didn't really remember, but I just knew that there was some kind of dust up, some legal issue Afroman had. Dude, this is fucking funny, and all these clips are now. I mean, guys, I didn't see these parodies and stuff before, but now everyone is seeing it even more. Like this lawsuit, the fact that they filed this and it took this long, I bet they didn't realize. Of course, they didn't realize back when they filed this lawsuit, they were probably so mad, and some fucking whatever stupid civil attorney they hired told them, oh yeah, we got a case here. Yeah, he said some pretty nasty stuff about you guys. We can definitely get him for, I don't know, maybe like $10 million. Yeah, you guys will never have to work. You can retire for, who cares about your reputation? You'll be able to retire. I'm going to sue the shit out of him. Yeah, and here we are. Everyone forgot this happened. No one even saw, I never even saw these songs. And it's all being like, it's all going viral again. Now, 4 years later, it's all their fucking dirty laundry, their shitty diapers are being put out in front of the public for everyone to see, and it's going viral. Now it's going viral. I had no clue about any of this. It's now going viral.
I think we just did.
I don't know which one was posted when.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
You're thinking like,
Just imagine she's probably at home. Guys, this just got the trial just ended today. These cops are probably crying right now at home.
I'm thinking. Go ahead.
Thank you, Judge. Let's play the next exhibit.
24?
Yes. Exhibit 24. When was that post? Can you see a date? Is that a different date?
Oh, that's why she disconnected my camera. I understand the lyrics now. I didn't hear that before. That last part is that's why she disconnected my camera.
Oh. Should have the witness testify, probably ideally.
It's September 25th of 2022.
Okay.
Dude,
And
it's so funny, man.
is that that's a different date from the other two?
Yes.
Thank you. Next exhibit. Number
25.
Number 25. And is that a different date? Whoops.
They just keep playing the same fucking thing over again. What's going on here? Come on, guys, get it together.
Was that a different date? Well, it's not up there anymore, is it?
Bro, these fucking attorneys don't even know how to use Instagram. This is, guys, come on.
It is up there.
Okay. Can you tell, Lisa? Sorry.
Yes, sir. It's October 4th of 2022.
Thank you. Different date. Okay.
Oh my God, and that was her talking again. Sounds like a man.
Next exhibit. Is that it? All right. We have another video. We're ready to do that?
Yes.
Wow.
I'm just assuming I'm going to object.
Yes, you're going to object to this.
This is the one I'm going to do my objection on.
so don't play this. Tell me what it is first. What is this?
This is a video that was posted, I believe, last Friday. Yes.
I will enter an objection on this. The law has changed. As I said, in April of 2025, a new law was passed, an anti-slap law, which would apply to this, and therefore would have a completely different standard of evidence, and we would renew our objection to it being admitted or even posted.
That law does not apply to this video or to this case, Judge.
Your Honor, that pertains to matters of public for the press. It also covers artistic expression and stuff. Just to have no analysis is not an answer to the question. But I will renew it.
A really good objection, and I'll be consistent, overrule it, we'll play it, and you might be right, but overrule it, I think I'm right. Number 26.
Play it. Here, let's slow it down. Let's see what might be some really good bars here. Hold on.
And this is not 26. I apologize, Your Honor. It's 34. Sorry, we're out of order because of the way they're made.
34.
Then for the record, Your Honor, my objection would pertain to Exhibit 34, just for the record.
Did you see this already, Mr. Osborne?
Your Honor, when they listed it, I did find it and take a look at it. I was never supplied a copy, but I did find a copy on YouTube.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Thank you.
What the fuck? He did a whole nother song about this chick? Tell me he did.
Came to town. She all around.
Oh my god. Dude. Oh my god. She should demand royalties, bro. This is funny. He did a whole music video, guys. This was under everyone's radar. You guys understand what's happening here? This is funny. This all deserves to go viral again. And I think it will. This is so funny, man. And the case took so long. It's like, you know, all of this just went under everyone's radar. Who the fuck even knew about any of this, dude? Who? I've never seen any of this. This is funny. And because they filed a lawsuit, their reputation is getting completely destroyed a second time.
Adams County to the 275. Licking every pussy alive.
Bro, don't tell me these lyrics are this good. Oh my god! Okay. Wait, is this on YouTube? Okay, so this is apparently, it must not be a problem if they're taking it from YouTube. I guess I'll play it.
You really don't know her.
Oh my god!
Few octaves slower. She's not too ugly. She's not too fine, but she's might whip out something that's bigger than mine.
Oh my god! This is good. Oh my God. Don't tell me she's crying. Dude, this is, you know what? This might actually be good for her. This might actually be good. If someone did a whole song about me like this, about me being gay, but it was funny bars, I wouldn't be able to, you know, refrain from laughing. This is funny. This lady, like, she's taking herself too seriously here. Relax, lady. Oh my God, we got the tears going. Somebody call Erica Kirk. We need to borrow, one Kleenex box from your giant TPUSA has actually put aside $1 million just to pay for all the tissues that Erica Kirk uses for her fake tears. Can we please borrow one of those boxes so that this lady can sop up the fucking mess on her face? She's actually crying, guys. There's tears. That was never true with Erica Kirk. She's actually crying. Dude, she's actually taking herself too seriously. Sorry. I mean, dude, look, crying is no fun. I'll say that. I'm sorry. Sorry you have to cry. What I'm gonna do? Y'all keep on laughing. She gonna eat your wife's pussy. Am I going to get a copyright violation for this? This is a good song. Found the tissues. Join the Adams County Sheriff's Department. Husband was complaining because she was munching on their wife's carpet. We so let them slow. We so let them fast. Wait, what did I miss? DMS, you missed it. Rewind. What did I miss? What are you saying I missed? I thought I saw it all. You almost missed that. What? Her? Yeah, the eating. Yeah. This should be a very real consideration for cops now. If you go to raid the house of an artist, you should really, this is a real life risk that if you don't do things the right way, you might have someone put all of their creative energy directed towards you, and you really might not like it. Lit hit in the X chat said this is psychotic, and he's like, they're torturing the lady with psycho music in front of everyone. Dude, it is. This is like something they do at Abu Ghraib or something. Don, what's up? Don is up in the chat. DMS. Make 'em low, Lisa.
Come on, Lisa. Full of shit, Phillips. She'll pull you woman over, spread her legs and feel them lips.
Bro, it's just a music outro. Can we move on? Yeah, Maddie said she deserves that, Saul. She helped violate the F out of Afroman's civil rights. You know, I would like to say that they deserve every bit. And if I'm being real, I mean, my real position here is like, look, this is a risk. This is a real, like I said a minute ago. That's like my real take. Do I really know what she deserves and didn't? I mean, I don't know. That's everybody is up to their own opinion with that. She certainly deserves criticism. I mean, a whole 2 music videos about her being a lesbo. Is it crossing the line? I don't know if I'd say that. Does she deserve it? I don't know if I'd say that either. It's somewhere between there. Something like that. I don't know. But it's just this is a real risk in life. If you're a cop who, you know, you look a little butch, you sound a little butch, and you cut the camera feed when you break into someone's house like a thug, this is a risk. Sped it up a little bit. Let's get through it. What the fuck? What did it just say? Dude.
You call the guy on your voice. They're asking you. Or a guy asking you unless anything, having on the day. Obviously, I haven't had sex, ain't that
Oh my God, I thought it was a guy talking again. It's her. This is actually footage of her talking to... okay, for a second, I thought it was AI. This is actually her talking to her attorney or something. This is some kind of testimony that he used for the video. And it's her saying, oh, obviously, I haven't had a sex change. And he's saying something about me licking pussies and da 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 da.
I was on my way to work one morning. I companion with stop signs. The commissioners had contracted a crew that worked with the companion. I need to holler. Lieutenant, Lucy, no one calls, even at work, get a holler from Lieutenant Lisa Phillips. Pussy.
She's complaining about people yelling Afroman's new name for her.
Not a good cop, not a thief. Not sure what's happening. I feel weak because I can't keep up.
Bro, Jesus Christ, this video is so long. This is Todd Schnitt vibes. This is Todd Schnitt vibes, guys. Remember when MJ, Todd Schnitt, tried to sue Bubba the Love Sponge? This just always is the worst look ever, to be somebody sitting there and, like, you know, crying and taking yourself too seriously. It's just such a bad look. As if the things, and they were suing him for multiple millions of dollars. To think as a human being, because someone else called you Lickum Low Lisa, being extra critical and just trying to make a funny song about you because they felt completely violated by your actions, to think that you deserve millions of dollars because someone called you a name. That is like, you know, that's like you're on your own planet there. You're living your own reality. Have fun over there. Keep crying.
Why? I've had deep voices my entire life. And then wake up one morning, you better not have deep voices, all right?
She's crying about her deep voice, dude. Oh my God.
I did not have sex to you. I did not have a penis.
Oh my God.
Prove I don't have a penis. Or not have a penis bigger than the rest of the guys that work with. And kill people over and live with pussy on your fun.
The funny thing too is that this is the exact kind of woman that you expect to say to a man, like, that they probably have a bigger one than you or something. This is the kind of woman you expect to hear that from.
Obviously, it's right here.
Lisa, I'm sorry. I didn't know that hurt you like that. You kind of intimidated. I know you. I'm sorry. I mean, you got raided my house. You knocked down my door. I was upset. I would never shoot you, or I would never try to punch you. I thought I cracked some musical jokes that I didn't know they hurt you that bad. I'm sorry. I think you had a crystal to me. I didn't know you was a lot. I'm sorry. I was just having fun with the bad situation. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. Oh, man, Jesus. Hang on, let's take a little break, everybody.
Damn, bro, he really went in. This is like a 10-minute video. Holy shit. Okay, we get it. What's the court case? So these cops tried to sue Afroman. What the long story is, or more context is that these cops, I guess, didn't have great evidence against him, and they busted down his door at his house, guns drawn and everything, trying to find, I guess they were suspecting him of trafficking people and selling drugs out of his house or something. And they found no evidence, no charges were filed, but they took a bunch of his money, several $1,000s of his money they took. They were talking a bunch of shit about him on the badge cams while they were inside of his house, and it's on the surveillance footage too. They cut his cameras as well. I don't know if they were actually cut, but they disconnected the feed at least. And so yeah, they did some shady stuff. And they also eyed up his lemon pound cake. So yeah, they had it coming. Let me pull up. Where is do this number. Lick 'em, Louisa. So jury gives verdict in Afroman trial. Let's pull this up. I gotta take you guys with me over here. Let's hear if there's any, if they elaborate on anything. We already know the verdict, of course, but yeah, let's see if they elaborate on anything with this. Oh, this was a live thing earlier. Cool. There was a live chat. Oh, here we go. No, Maddie, that was probably a wild live chat. I'll pull it up. I'll once it gets going here, we'll check it out. Check it out. Look. Justice for Afro. Your tax dollars at work. Based chat, based Afroman, based verdict.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Lick 'em, Louisa.
So you know more than I know probably, but the jury's ready. That's all I know too. So process-wise, is that they'll bring him out. The verdict forms go to me. Also.
Where'd the audio go? What's going on? Hold on. Maybe there's a technical issue. Oh, here we go. Okay, audio's coming back in a second, guys. Damn, these people in the chat, some of them were actually worried. No sound. They're like, they're doing something shady. When I saw these clips, honestly, guys, the verdict wasn't. In fact, I didn't even put it on my thumbnail. I made the thumbnail like an hour and a half before the stream, or about an hour maybe, and I had not seen that the verdict was read. So I didn't even put that on there. This just came out a few hours ago. But oh yeah, what I was gonna say was after watching the clips, all the clips that I had saved, guys, this had Todd Schnitt vibes the whole time. I was pretty sure that he was gonna win this. It was such a clown show. It's one of those things where it would looked so clownish. There's just like no way that a jury is gonna let this all fly. The police behavior. And then and do a lawsuit for them. Let them be the victim after they kicked this guy's fucking door in and stole his money. That would be wild. Even for Ohio.
Okay, go ahead and have a seat. So the court was informed the jury reached a verdict. Is that correct?
Yes.
Thank you. So if you'll hand the verdict forms to the bailiff, he'll hand them to me so I can take a look at them. I looked at the form of the papers, essentially to see if they're properly signed. So that's the next thing that happens.
I don't know if you guys can hear it. I'm not sure how StreamYard does this, but the audio is kind of wonky. It's like flipping. Now it's only in my left ear. I don't know if because it's playing through, you guys are getting the audio through StreamYard and not from YouTube. Maybe it's not doing that to you guys, but the audio is being kind of weird.
Thank you.
Sniz is in the chat defending the cops. What? Are you kidding? Or did you actually see him in there? Are you fucking with me? Hold on. You gotta be fucking with me. You gotta be fucking with me. That would be hilarious.
With regard to decorum,
I bet this took the jury like 5 fucking minutes to talk about.
I don't expect any responses from anybody. It's been an emotional case. It's been a well-tried case. The lawyers did what they should do. The parties did what they should do. I just want to remind everybody that how the verdict comes out isn't something of public comment.
People in the chat, I'm rioting if he's liable.
So if you have an emotional attachment to the verdict, don't express it. Wait till you get out of the building before you let your emotions out. So the verdict forms are properly executed, properly completed. Copies will be made available to the parties.
People are like prematurely, yeah, Maddie, thank you. No, that was funny. The people are prematurely shitting on this judge. That's one thing I keep seeing people in the chat. Judge Heine, zero integrity. There's like people thinking that it's gonna be guilty, and they're getting all bent out of shape. Verdict.
In all circumstances,
People saying, I think it's mixed because you just went back through it.
the jury finds in favor of the defendant, no plaintiff verdict prevailed. So the matter will be concluded with defense verdicts. Thank you, Mr. Klingler. Thank you, Mr. Osborne. Thank you to the court staff and the Sheriff's Department for security in the building. And we'll go ahead and stand in adjournment. You're welcome.
So yeah, not guilty. He's good to go. Look at the chat blowing up. Good for him. Good for the First Amendment.
You guys might go on into the jury room.
Go ahead and relax, whatever it is you need.
I'll finish your vote.
Yep. Have to leave jury go that way. Have them go back into their room.
If you guys don't mind to hang out in there for a little bit, I can get you, okay?
All right.
Thank you, sir.
Bro, Lickum Low Lisa is pissed right now. The only defamation I saw at all tonight was when he accused the one cop of being a PDF file. Yeah, so that was that stuck out to me too, Matt. Dude, I'd have to go. I really would like to actually take a closer look at exactly what he said. And, you know, because that was the most egregious example. It was. The rest of this seemed very playful and just funny. And someone using their creativity to fuck with people who fucked with him. Seems like fair game to me. But honestly, you know, even if I would say as someone of the jury, I'd be a bad member of the jury. They'd probably weed me out real quick. I would be really tempted to, even if the attorneys could really get through my head and prove to me that this is an example of defamation. This might be a type of situation where I say, look, you had it coming, you know, he gets a free one, and we'll say this is defamation. And if he does it again, then maybe, you know, maybe you'll have a case. But even if they did, you know, prove to me that it was defamation, I say, you fucking kicked the man's door in, eyed up his pound cake, cut his cameras. You're not going to get $1 million. Okay. You're just not. I'm not. If I'm on this jury, I'm not letting that happen. That would be the worst example ever to set for police officers, that if you violate someone's shit and they get mad enough to write a song about you, you can get $1 million. That we're definitely not letting that happen. It's bad. I guess he's praying. Guys, I don't know if I'm hearing things. Can you guys hear this? Seriously, I won't scream or anything. Turn your volume up. Turn your volume way up. Can you hear people celebrating? I feel like I can hear people honking their horns, like as if there's people outside of the courthouse. And I feel like I hear people screaming and celebrating. Listen right here for a minute. And he's got his hands up. Listen. Can you guys hear that? Right there, you hear the people going, woo! You can't hear a thing. I swear to God, it's so subtle, but I definitely heard horns, and it sounded like people cheering. Again, the audio is only in my left ear because, you know, they don't know what they're doing over there. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I thought they were going to give us something else, but they ain't giving us nothing. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. It's late. I actually did like 2 hours. Jesus. Yeah, guys, hopefully I'll be able to be on tomorrow and the next day and whatever. But yeah, as a lot of you know, I'm not health-wise, I'm not doing the best right now. I'm going through, I don't know, I really don't know what the fuck. There's some kind of chemical reaction going on in my body that I do not understand. It's stressing me out. I think I'm going to be okay. I think it's a lot of factors that kind of piled up, and but we're getting it sorted out. I'm going to the doctor tomorrow to make sure it's not a heart thing. I'm pretty sure it's not because I've kind of, I don't know how much I've even said on here, but I've talked to a few of you that are in the chat, I know, and I think it is a blood sugar problem. I took this medication back in high school that I've talked about that on here a couple times, but I was prescribed a medication in high school for depression. It was called Abilify. And I'm pretty sure it fucked me up and gave me bad sugar sensitivity problems and stuff like that. And because this problem started with Big Pharma, of course, I've kind of gone along, muddling along and trying to fix the problem myself with more natural means. And, you know, what probably wasn't good is that in doing all this, I should have still been going to the doctor and just making sure I'm actually on the right track with everything. Because really, and it's taken a lot of like thinking about this stuff and whatever, because I have big issues with, you know, the medical industrial complex. But in terms of like measuring symptoms and figuring out problems and stuff, I should utilize their techniques to be able to really track all that, even if I have different alternative treatments that I want to try. So anyway, guys, you know, I'm trying to. It's a blood. Scott said blood sugar issues is terrifying. Yeah, guys, it sucks. I mean, I've had an anxiety problem, a bad anxiety problem, bad. I can't express to you guys how bad my anxiety has been through my life. At this current point, well, not in the last couple of days, including today, right now I feel like kind of okay. I'm tired and I want to eat a little something more and go to sleep. But I got to shower too. But yeah, guys, I've had major anxiety stuff, and I've figured out, again, I haven't been going to the doctor, but I figured out on my own through honestly doing psychedelics and stuff like that. I figured out kind of what the issue is, and I know that maybe I shouldn't even discuss this, but I know the issue. I'll keep it a little less detailed to be out in the public on the internet like this, but I know my issue with anxiety and with other people for sure has to do with the way your body breaks down sugar. Because I've noticed through experimenting with intermittent fasting and experimenting with different stuff in my diet, I've realized that it, your emotions, your personality, and everything is bare minimum on a foundation of chemical processes and metabolism going on in your body, right? If you were on if you have a completely different diet, especially for a good amount of time, it will change like your personality, the way you feel, all of that. And so anyway, I've been just like struggling with this shit for a while. But I've kind of been, like I said, I've been okay though, for the most part. For like, 10 years, I haven't even felt like, oh, I need to go see a doctor because I don't feel good and I can't shake it. And that's sort of like where I'm at now. But I in the last few days, I think I've realized what I'd like I've been, utilizing a good diet and eating organic food and adding different things to my food when I cook, like different herbs and stuff that help with blood sugar problems, and just a bunch of different shit that I've been doing for years. I mean, years. My diet is like consistent. I eat the same shit every night. And you guys used to make fun of me a lot when I would be eating dinner on stream. It was spaghetti and fucking meatballs, or not, meat sauce every fucking night on here. I'd be eating spaghetti. And I didn't even realize this whole time that that is also a thing that helps diabetics, and I would pre-cook my fucking pasta. And I only recently heard about this, that I can even pull this up maybe. And this is good. This is a good, FYI for everybody. Cooked pasta healthier after we'll say frozen. It doesn't have to be frozen, but so here, and I sent this to a couple people earlier today because I just realized that I've been doing this for years. So my pasta, I would eat the fresh pasta the first night I cooked it, but because I'm not living with my partner or anything, I don't have kids, I don't have like a whole family to cook a bunch of portions for. So I'd pre-cook my pasta every week, a whole week's worth of pasta, and put it in my fridge. And so if you look this up, it's called what's the process called? Retro something. Resistant starch, but there's a term for this process that it goes through. But anyway, if we read this, yes, cooked pasta becomes healthier after being frozen or refrigerated. Chilling and freezing pasta converts its digestible starches into resistant starch, a type of prebiotic fiber that resists digestion. This transformation lowers the glycemic index, which is good for diabetics, reducing blood sugar spikes by up to 50%. Fewer calories are absorbed, and it supports gut health. Key health benefits: improved gut health. Resistant starch acts as fuel for beneficial gut microbes, which produces short-chain fatty acids and reduces inflammation. Blood sugar management, lower calorie, anyway. So I've basically been doing this for years and a bunch of different stuff for years that has kind of been I've kind of been treating my blood sugar sensitivity. And again, I don't even know if I have diabetes or hypoglycemia or what, but I've kind of been treating it myself. And then in the last few days, I haven't felt right. My head feel like right now on stream, I wasn't feeling as good as I feel right now. I wasn't feeling this good when I started the stream, guys. I did not feel good. But it wasn't like as bad as the last few days where I honestly felt like I probably should have gone to the hospital. But again, I started trying to figure out where I could have gone wrong. And unfortunately, I've been taking what I was getting at is I've taken all of this stuff out of my diet one by one over like the last few months. And it's just been sort of like out of convenience and stuff. And this is what I do a lot of the time is I look up different stuff that I think is going to be good for me when just through the past, when I felt like, oh, I don't feel like, I feel kind of weird like this, or I feel like this. And then I look up different stuff and I find out stuff to add to my diet. I completely forget why I added it to my diet. And I just keep eating it for years, trusting what I looked up before. And then it looks like I experimented with taking some of this shit out. And I think it threw me for a loop because I've been technically medicating myself with food, So I kind of think that's where we're at. I feel okay. Like I don't feel okay right now. I'm not 100%, but compared to the last few days, I feel like incredible right now, but it's just a bad standard to be comparing to the last couple days, guys. So I'm going to the doctor. I'm not, we're gonna, like I said, I'm gonna try to change things up where I'm actually, my mom passed, you guys know that, but her doctor was always good to her. And, I trust her a lot more than I would any other physician I'd try to go to just off any random fucking person. So I'm gonna get checked out a little bit and just make sure I'm on the right path here. I talked to the doctor over the phone today for a little bit. And so, yeah, don't worry about me too much, guys. I seriously, yesterday you should have been worried about me, but we'll see, guys. I'm praying for you. Thank you, guys. One day at a time, guys. I appreciate you guys so much for the support. And Scott, I know you got to go to sleep and stuff. I appreciate you guys staying in here. I really almost didn't stream tonight, but I knew tonight would actually be a fun stream. There's no way I could talk about that prime minister again tonight because that was such bad vibes last night for me trying to like recover and then cover what we covered last night. Guys, that was really hard. I can't even express that enough. That was a lot. It's just such bad vibes. And then I'm going through like health problems and it's just so awful. Tonight was fun though. Tonight was a good time. I'm glad I got on with you guys, and I really wasn't going to because I thought it would just add to my stress. Well, I'm glad I hopped on and we could all chill for a little bit. So I'll plan on seeing you guys tomorrow. There's a chance I might take a day off from streaming this week just to chill one night and not worry about it. So, but we'll see, guys. We'll take it a step at a time. Truth said, I've had bad experience with pharma docs. That's why I stick with holistic. It's a long road for me. Turn me into a bionic woman for real. Dude, yeah. Guys, that's where I'm at. It's unfortunate. And if anyone hearing this, if you're not familiar with the stream, I'm sure you guys wouldn't have to. It's obvious the choice I made a few years ago. I'll just say during the pandemic, whether or not I got the thing. You guys already know the answer to that question. You wouldn't even have to ask me to understand that all of the groundwork for why I would not do that is already laid out. I've already been through this during high school where a doctor just tells you, take this, it's going to help your problem. And then you end up off worse than where you were before. And I'm not saying that that applies to everybody that got the thing that happened, that one thing that everyone was recommended to take. I'm not that crazy to say that no one got a benefit from that, because there probably are people that did. But not for me. Not for me. I even, and also I watched my grandparents died from COVID. Whatever they died from, I was exposed to it. I saw my grandparents face to face, gave them both kisses and hugs. My grandfather was not conscious, but he was like breathing really crazy. I don't know if you guys remember the hospital footage with the COVID patients, and they're like just going like that, unconscious, and just doing that. And I was like, I don't give a fuck. I gave them, we were doing masked up, everything super like careful. They got sick anyway. I knew they were going to go to the hospital, and I gave them both a hug and a kiss goodbye and whatever. They both went and died at the hospital. My mom got sick and her partner got sick. I was in the same house living with them at the time. I didn't get sick. And obviously I'm not going to, I survived it. I definitely got exposed to it and had no reaction. So I wasn't about to go get something else that just adds more risk to everything. So anyway, I'm getting long-winded here. I got to get out of here. Guys, thank you so much again. I'll see you guys probably tomorrow and or Friday. We'll see about it. Everybody hang in there. Say a prayer for yourself and your loved ones. I appreciate all you guys supporting me. Love ya. Mwah.